Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome inside the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. It's Section 8AA semifinal girls basketball. Not at a neutral site. If you're a high seed in the 8AA girls basketball playoffs, you earn home court. And the Fergus Falls Otters have done just that. The number 1 seed out of the South through the cross bracketing of Section 8AA, taking on the number 2 seed out of the North, the Hawley Nuggets. The Otters of Fergus Falls 17-3. The Nuggets are 13-7. And you're catching it tonight. It's playoff basketball on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman with the broadcast here tonight. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer is the guy behind the camera and the computers here today. The engineer and director of the broadcast as we bring you playoff basketball. Production of the Minnesota State High School League, R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, Halstead Telephone Company, yourliveevent.com. The Section 8AA semifinals, Fergus Falls and Hawley girls basketball on yourliveevent.com.
Small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck, Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The Hawley Nuggets Booster Club helps support Nugget athletics with various projects each year. Past projects include gym flooring, baseball and softball scoreboards, donations to the dance and wrestling teams, and the new high school weight room. If you are interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School, please consider becoming a Booster Club member. Membership is available on monetary amounts of $25, $50, $100, and $250. Visit HawleyBoosters.com for more information.
Jennifer Giesland with Hawley Tax Services would like to work with you on your individual income taxes. Hawley Tax Services can help you with your federal and state income taxes, as well as Minnesota property tax and rent refund. Jennifer Giesland at Hawley Tax Services can provide service for sole proprietors, daycares, and more. Call Hawley Tax Services 218-329-5048 or email jennifer@hawleytaxservice.com. Hawley Tax Services would like to wish the best of luck to all of our Hawley Nugget teams and students.
Section 8AA girls basketball semifinal night from Fergus Falls, where the top seed out of the South, the Otters, take on the 2 seed out of the North, the Nuggets of Hawley, as we bring you the pregame show tonight on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman, Derek Zimmerman-Geyer joining us here this evening, joining you wherever you are. We greatly appreciate you tuning in, and thanks to the sponsors for helping make the broadcast coverage possible here on this Tuesday night. Let's get into pregame coaches' comments. We start with the Hall of Fame head coach of the Hawley Nugget girls basketball team, Bill Gottenberg. Well, Bill, tonight for the girls, playoff time, and this year we get Fergus Falls on the schedule at this stage. You know, in the recent years, you've had Fergus Falls on a regular season schedule since they came into Section 8AA, and I know that they've had some good battles here in the recent years, and I know last year they had your number, but it should be a very fun playoff basketball game here tonight.
You're right. We're looking forward to the opportunity to get another game in our tournament action, and kids are excited. We know we have a tough challenge tonight, but we're going to do our best.
Kids played really hard for you on Saturday against Breckenridge, and just a real strong victory.
The kids had a lot of energy and brought a lot of passion to the game, played with a lot of heart, I thought, and they weren't going to stop no matter what. They got out to a nice lead and kept that lead throughout. There was times, where it got to be a little dicey at times. They make their run, but we were able to stop that run and maintain the lead, and it was a good effort all the way around, offense and defense.
I know you look back in those two previous in the regular season, you know, kind of go up and down depending on the home site, and for your girls to come out victorious, just a real good thing. And obviously, anytime you can win in the playoffs, that's extending that season. Yeah, it's good for the kids. You know, they good for the younger kids to get that tournament atmosphere experience. And we do have kids that have been in the playoffs now a few years, and that sure makes a difference. And we're really being led by our seniors, you know, with Morgan and Abby doing a nice job as starters in there, and then Addie Downer and Haley Redding and Rudy Hockett. You know, you really appreciate the effort that they put in, because they really are playing with a lot of energy, and they just don't want it to be their last game each night out. Well, tonight, as we've talked, you're getting the Fergus Falls Otters, a very solid basketball team that, you know, they're coming off of a really good shooting performance. They scored a lot of points against a tough Roseau defense. They are a well-oiled machine. You know, they run a lot of different sets, and they're skilled. You know, they play good defense, and they can really knock down the shots. You know, they got a couple really exceptional players with Colbeck and Ratz, and their role players are really good players too. So they're a complete ball team. A team that earlier in the season came in as a preseason #1 in the Coaches Association rankings, so you know you've got a tough one. But for the girls, I got to think they're excited to be able to play another game. Well, that's right. You know, it's you know, you work all year for playoffs, and we're just feel real blessed to have the opportunity to have everybody here tonight. You know, with COVID, and we've been able to keep our schedule intact all season long, and so it's a lot to be thankful for. No doubt. For tonight, Coach, what are going to be those keys for success when it comes to the Nuggets out there on the floor? Well, we want to make sure we keep track of Ratz and Colbeck, you know, get a hand in their face and contain them the best we can. Then on offense, we're going to have to do some work too, and take care of the basketball, and see if we can get some good shots, and, you know, just play relaxed, but yet play hard, and keep our head and stay focused out there. Well, Bill, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls here tonight. We'll try to catch up afterwards. All right. Thank you for covering the game. You're very welcome. That's Bill Gottenberg, Hall of Fame head coach of the Hawley Nugget girls basketball team. Section 8AA semifinals tonight from Fergus Falls, where the top seed of the South, the Otters, take on the 2 seed from the North, the Nuggets. 8AA girls basketball. It's yours on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community, and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Looking to start your own business? How about needing to grow and expand your current business? Then there's no better place than Norman County. Contact the Norman County EDA for information, grants, and incentives available when you expand, relocate, or start a new business in Norman County. The Norman County EDA has provided $740,000 to Norman County businesses in CARES Act retention grants. There may be additional dollars available to you through the Norman County EDA Small Business Loan Fund. For applications or to find out what Norman County offers your business, visit with the Norman County EDA. Go online, discovernormancounty.com.
Welcome back to Section 8AA semifinal girls basketball, our pregame show tonight on yourliveevent.com. From Fergus Falls tonight, you can see across the way, it's Jersey night by the Fergus Falls Otter fans, and I tell you what, we're seeing some good stuff over there just looking away. We've got some Timberwolves, got some Team USA, a little Cleveland action, some Atlanta Hawks. You love that. Some Vikings and Twins mixing. A little San Antonio Spurs love over there, too. And I like the old Raptors unis, too. Big fans of that. Looks like maybe the Flint Tropics have made an appearance here. It's good stuff. And it's fun. That's what it should be. It's all about fun. And here we are for playoff action. 8AA semis. Second year in a row, the Hawley Nuggets are in the situation, much like the Fergus Falls Otters. As we bring you more of the pregame show, coaches' comments as we go to, well, he's not a Hall of Famer, but he's a Hall of Famer in his own right. Head coach Brad Strand of the Fergus Falls Otters in our pregame show. Well, Brad, today we're playing at home, a little bit different, right, with this year's tournament action, but home sweet home for the Otters in the semifinals of the section, and you find yourself in the spot you want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. This time of the year, if you're still playing, it doesn't get any better than this. So to be in the semifinals, and maybe to top it off, you get to play at home because you've earned a high seed throughout the season.
That was knowing it very well, that there was a very small chance we were going to play at neutral sites, right? So getting a high seed is going to give you that chance.
Yeah, exactly. So, it sounds like the next one, if whoever can come out of this one will be at a neutral court. But right now, we're just going to enjoy playing. And we call this our gold gym, our gold court. So we got our silver next door. That's how we name it for practice. But this is a good place for us. And, these kids have put a lot of time in here. So kind of familiar with the baskets. But when it comes right down to it, though, pressure games, baskets all the same height, same distance from the free throw line, all that whole story. But it should be a dandy tonight.
It really should be. You've got teams that both like to wear the maroon and gold, and you mix that in with some strong programs, from that standpoint.
Well, you got a Hall of Fame coach on the other end, and I've been watching him coach forever, and I feel like I've been coaching forever. But he's had a ton of success. He's got good guard. He's got everybody back from last year except one player. So last year they were really good. Could have, should have beat Pelican and been in the finals. They got a really good guards. They just got a lot of mix with a lot of good kids.
They really do, and you mix that in with the Otters, and here we go. We've got ourselves some good returners too, some good shooting, and it proved here again. Home court was really nice to you on Saturday.
Yeah, we got some kids that can shoot it. They put in a lot of time to make that happen, and I've got 3 kids that started for me last year that are back. A couple of them have been starting actually for me since their 8th grade year, and one played a lot as a 9th grader. That's Paige Pearson. Then our 2 guards, they've just been around me for a long time. So, it kind of becomes like a little bit of like having my own daughter out there because they know what I'm thinking because they played for me for so long.
Absolutely, and you've had your daughters out there. Now you're coaching against. You are getting older.
I am getting older. Yeah, my youngest is on the Spuds bench, so that was kind of fun the other night that we got to play them and have her on the other side. But it does mean I'm getting older, and I just love that my kids still want to be a part of the game.
That is a huge thing, and that's the same thing with Coach Gottenberg. So mutual respect across the board tonight. Opportunity out there on the floor for your girls. What's it going to be for keys for success tonight?
I think we got to knock down some shots. Hawley's going to play good defense. We want to control the tempo. I think we got to defend them. The little one of the Crabtree. I don't know the names. I just know that number 20, pink shoes, lit up Breck for like 29 or 30, and her sister's no slouch either. Either one of them can go for 30. Inside, they're strong as ever. And then the steer girl, man, she's bouncy. She's really bouncy, really super athletic for a sophomore, and the 8th grader's right there as well.
Should be fun tonight, Brad. As always, thanks for the time. Great to see you. In the Gary Bulldog fame, right there, Hall of Famer. Is what it comes down to.
Great days with Bert calling some games in the Gary gym and having Rock Messerschmidt repping some games right there. And having Cactus Warner from Norman County West in the gym, man. I learned from some mentors up there that were unbelievable.
Well, it's a lot of fun. We get to reminisce, we get together, but appreciate the time. Good luck to you and the girls.
Thank you.
That is Brad Strand, head coach of the Fergus Falls Otters girls basketball team, Section 8AA semifinals, as we get ready for the tip time here tonight between Fergus Falls and Hawley. A salute to those tuning in today from Siesta Key, Florida. That sounds like a nice place to be as it's kind of raining here in Lakes Country of Fergus Falls. Appreciate the tuning in and the message this evening as we bring it to you live tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The seed specialists, they're the guys at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen. Contact Mitch or Tyler today, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa. They have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. And Select Ag offers crop protection as well. Contact Select Ag today, 218-936-4026. Mitch and Tyler, your seed specialists at Select Ag in Mahnomen.
Providing construction services to the area, it's Four Corners Construction of Ada. Call Neil Miller, 218-790-5436 at Four Corners Construction for all your general building construction, remodeling projects, and new building construction. Four Corners is ready to get to work on your home, farm, or commercial business. Windows, gutters, seamless siding, roofing, and more. Let Four Corners take care of all your construction needs. Call Neil Miller at Four Corners Construction, 218-790-5436.
Anxious about your retirement funds? We don't blame you. At Bighorn Financial Services, we can help you build confidence within your retirement planning process by offering the ability to not only invest, but protect the money you've worked so hard to put away for the future. If your goal is to grow retirement assets without the risk of losing money in the long term, now is the time to call. Learn how to grow and protect your retirement with the help of Bighorn Financial Services. Call me, Kurt Fillion, at 218-96880 to set your appointment soon. Securities offered through FPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to Fergus Falls, home of the Otters. It's Section 8AA semifinal girls basketball tonight on yourliveevent.com. In the bracket for Section 8AA girls basketball, you have the number one team out of the South, the Fergus Falls Otters, record of 17-3, taking on the number 2 seed out of the North, Hawley, with a record of 13-7. Hawley's last victory over Fergus Falls in girls basketball, Thursday, January 4th of 2018. 55-49 win for the Nuggets on home court over the Otters. On the road this season, the Nuggets 4-5 on the road. They've won 6 of their last 10 games, currently on a 2-game win streak. Wins in the playoffs over Thief River Falls and Breckenridge. The Otters haven't lost since January 26th when they took on Wilmer. And that was an 8-point loss on that day. They also lost to They also lost to Perham right out of the gates to start the season. 3-point victory there for Perham on that night. But at home, Otters are unbeaten, 11-0 this season. They've won the last 3 outings with the Nuggets dating back to 2019. Again, preseason number ones and QRF number 1 ranked team in the state of Minnesota in girls basketball AA. Of course, we're looking at some individual matchups that should be fantastic, as always, with these two teams. But, of course, Ellie Kolbeck, a junior, looking stronger here in the offseason. She put in the work, and now she's back stronger than ever as a junior. The junior group, of course, of the Fergus Falls Otters, a couple of years ago, the junior group was 8th graders helping the Otters to state tournaments. Now looking to kind of punch a ticket here as a opportunity to get to the section championship game. The other half of the semifinals happening tonight in Pelican Rapids, where the 2 seed out of the South, the defending 8AA champs, the Pelican Rapids Vikings, are playing host to a bit of a Cinderella. The number 5 seed out of the South, the Barnesville Trojans. They'll match up here tonight, and they played a very good ball game just a week and a half ago in Pelican Rapids, and Barnesville just about knocked off the Vikings, but Pelican Rapids remains the home team there. Of course, we'll see what happens. Winners of these 2 games tonight will play Thursday night at 7 at a site to be determined. If they were to follow the overall, it would be where the high seed would be hosting, but they've decided that 8AA will have a neutral site. It'll be determined once the games are won here today. Other girls basketball going on tonight. Section 6A playing their semis. Henning and Underwood playing in Henning. Hancock hosting West Central area. And also tonight, Section 8A girls basketball happening. Foston is hosting Castle Lake Bena, and Stephen Argyle hosting Red Lake Falls. Tournament coverage continues with R&J Sports and yourliveevent.com when we have additional coverage for you. Tomorrow night, Section 6A boys basketball, when Mahnomen Waban will be playing host to New York Mills in a Section 6A North championship game. The section semis in 6A boys tomorrow night on yourliveevent.com. Pretty good stuff there. How about 8AA boys basketball? The 8AA boys, they'll be in action. Fergus Falls play host to Hawley here on Saturday in boys basketball, and with that win, Fergus Falls tomorrow night will be hosting Warroad. Warroad has to make the long trek to Fergus tomorrow evening. Should be a dandy basketball in AA. Boys buckets tomorrow. Meanwhile, it'll be Barnesville at Perham. Barnesville being a bit of an upset special this year. The boys and girls basketball for 8AA. They'll be playing in Perham tomorrow night, 8AA boys. But tonight it's the girls, and it's semifinal action from Fergus Falls. And you're tuned in on yourliveevent.com. Section 8AA semis, Hawley and Fergus Falls. The winner moves on to the section championship on Thursday, and we've got it locked for you here, yourliveevent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
West Main Pizza Ada welcomes you with the return of indoor seating and dining. West Main Pizza is now providing waiter staff. They'll now be serving you at your table. Dine in. Enjoy the new menu items at West Main Pizza. Breadsticks, salads, wraps, subs, paninis, pasta, calzones, sweet treats, pizzas, and more. Takeout, curbside, and delivery service continues to be offered from West Main Pizza. They welcome you to come enjoy indoor dining.
Our pregame show for Section 8AA girls basketball semifinal night on yourliveevent.com continues with the starting lineups, which are presented to you by Heart of Lakes Meats. Starting lineup to your table: steaks, ribs, and plenty more meat choices from Jason Stetz and the staff at Heart of Lakes Meats, Pelican Rapids. That's 218-863-MEAT. That's 218-863-6328. Starting lineups from Heart of Lakes Meats for the Hawley Nuggets. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 sophomore, number 12, Anna Steer. At a guard, a junior, 5'8", number 14, Kylie Crabtree. They'll start a junior guard, 5'8", number 20, Kaylee Crabtree. They'll start a senior forward, number 30, 5'8", Abigail Abby Rux. And they'll start at another forward spot, a 5'8" senior, number 34, Morgan Ames. The Hawley Nuggets head coach, Bill Gottenberg, assisted by Ben Lofgren. They're in the white uniforms with maroon numerals and letters, gold trim, Hawley on the jersey tops. And your Heart of Lakes Meats starting lineups: Jason Stetz and the staff in Pelican Rapids. Heart of Lakes Meats, 218-863-6328. Fergus Falls starting at a guard, a junior, number 5, Ellie Colbeck. They'll start a senior guard, number 14, Logan Strum. A junior guard, number 22, Tori Ratz. They'll start a junior forward, number 30, Hannah Polieski. And they'll start a senior forward, number 32, Paige Pearson. The Fergus Falls Otters in the maroon uniforms, gold numerals and white letters. Otters on the jersey tops, their head coach by Brad Strand. As we bring you the coverage, Heart of Lakes Meats starting lineups. Heart of Lakes Meats, Pelican Rapids, 218-863-6328. Delicious ribs. Delicious ribs. And did I tell you about the steaks? Just had a ribeye the other day from Heart of Lakes Meats, Pelican Rapids. Well, thanks for listening and tuning in to the pregame show on yourliveevent.com. From Fergus Falls, it's 8AA semifinal girls basketball here tonight. My name is Kevin Kochman, bringing you the broadcast. Engineer and director today, Derek Zimmerman-Geyer. Appreciate you, Derek, here tonight. And to you, the viewer, listener, wherever you are, we appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in and joining us tonight on a beautiful March Tuesday evening. Let's play 8AA basketball. The Otters will go left to right. The Nuggets will go right to left. And it's Section 8AA semifinals. The winner on to a date in the championship game of the section on a Thursday night and a trip to state 2 wins away. The Otters will win the opening tap, and Ellie Kolbeck dribbles from left to right as we see it. A quick crossover into the paint, kicks it outside. Otter basketball to Pearson, back to Kolbeck. The junior swings it out. A drive by Strum, in and out. She'll share it back. Kolbeck. A fake right goes left. Guarded, tightly defended by Steer. Now back up top, Strum. Strum dribbles left, fires Kolbeck. Kolbeck on the wing, hesitates to the baseline. Now back out, good pass, good vision, great sharing. Polieski for 2. Hannah Polieski scores the first buckets of the game in Fergus Falls with a 2-0 lead early on home court. A little full court pressure, and Kylie Crabtree, the best way to describe the Crabtree sisters outside of their numbers on the jerseys would be the shoes. Kylie wears the lime green, pink and or orange. They're very fluorescent on Kaylee. Driving in, Abby Rux works it around the perimeter, finding Ames down inside. One thing about both of these two teams is patience with a basketball. Crabtree works it back up top to Steer. Now left side, long shot. The three-pointer for Rux, no good. Rebound, a battle for it. It's going to be jump ball, and the Nuggets are going to maintain possession. And the beautiful Windows sound. The air comes across the gymnasium. We love it. Inbounds coming. Kaylee Crabtree will toss it in for the Nuggets. She'll get it back on a quick pass from Steer. Crabtree outside the arc, goes between the legs. Now looks to create one of the better ball handlers from the Heart of Lakes Conference. Hands the basketball to Kylie Crabtree. That twin intuition works it to Steer. They dare her to shoot a 3. It's no good. Rebound to Kolbeck. Kolbeck will dribble across midcourt for the Otters. Steps up for 3. This one no good. The rebound bounces around, and it's going to be picked up by Morgan Ames, her first rebound of the basketball game. Left side, Steer. Dribbling in. Steer going to share the ball. Passing to Rux outside the arc. She hesitates, now drives in, throws it up, wanted a foul, no call. Polieski grabs the rebound. Hannah Polieski works it to Kolbeck, and here come the Otters leading 2-0. 2 minutes into the basketball game from Fergus Falls. Ratz has it left side on the wing. She'll share it up top to Strum. Passing, sharing, Kolbeck. Kolbeck guarded tightly here. Hannah Steer. Left side, pass it, Ratz. Ratz coming off 24 points Friday night in the win over Roseau. All of them beyond the arc. Driving, Kolbeck. Great move to the basket, Ellie. Kolbeck scores. And the Otters have a 4-0 lead here tonight. 15:39 remains in the first half. Nugget basketball as they'll walk it across midcourt. The green shoes of Kylie Crabtree. Swing it left side. Share it to Steer in the corner. Steer dribbles, right hand. Going to cross over and drive in. She'll put up a floater. The Otters denying the inside, and the rebound by Paige Pearson. Fergus falls up the floor. Use a little bit of transition now to the basket. We'll get a blocking foul. I'm going to call Abby Rux with a blocking foul on the ground. Shot is going to send the Otters to the line. Abby Rux with her first personal, team's first, and at the line will be Tori Ratz. Ratz, as mentioned, 8 3-pointers in the win over Roseau, and she makes the first free throw. In that game on Friday against Roseau, she didn't make another shot outside of the arc. All of them outside the arc makes. And here tonight, she hits one from the foul stripe. A couple of subs bringing in Anna Anderson for the Otters as the second free throw by Ratz is good, and also into the ball game, Emily Noose checks in. 6-0 Fergus Falls. 15 minutes to play first half. The Otters have the lead on home court in the Section 8AA semifinals. Right side driving is Kylie Crabtree to the baseline. Ball is tipped, taken away, Nuggets turnover. Kolbeck with the steal. 1-on-2, she splits the defense and lays it in. Ellie Kolbeck for 2. 8-0 Fergus Falls, and a timeout Nuggets. A timeout Hawley as Fergus Falls Otters fans standing on home court. It's 8-0. The Otters lead the Nuggets. 14:48 remains first half on yourliveevent.com and the Community Co-op scoreboard.
Service is something that's taken very seriously at the Bennett Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead. John Wayne and Marissa know that service is important to you, their customer. They keep you informed and educated on the latest changes in crop insurance coverage and giving you fast claim services. John Wayne and Marissa at the Bennett Holcomb Agency have the experience and involvement with crop insurance, which helps to better serve the area farmer with crop insurance information. They thank you for your business, and they remind you, if you have any questions about crop insurance, visit them at the Bennett Holcomb Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Anxious about your retirement funds? We don't blame you. At Bighorn Financial Services, we can help you build confidence within your retirement planning process by offering the ability to not only invest, but protect the money you've worked so hard to put away for the future. If your goal is to grow retirement assets without the risk of losing money in the long term, now is the time to call. Learn how to grow and protect your retirement with the help of Bighorn Financial Services. Call me, Kurt Fillion, at 218-689-6880 to set your appointment soon. Securities offered through FPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
The Otters bringing pressure out of our timeout as the Nuggets bring the basketball across midcourt, trailing 8-0. Fergus Falls with a hot start. 14:39 remains in this first half. Three-point look for the Nuggets. It's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Paige Pearson. Otters basketball. Here comes Allie Colbeck. Colbeck swings it. Share the basketball around the perimeter. Back up top, Colbeck. Colbeck crosses over. Driving. Pull back. Shot. Off the mark. Rebound comes down to Kylie Crabtree. Kylie with the green shoes. She'll push the Nuggets across midcourt. Nuggets basketball. Handed off here to Anna Steer. Ball out of bounds. They say off of the Nuggets. Couple of keys from Hawley in the pregame show conversation with Coach Gottenberg, talking about collecting Rats and Colbeck, keeping them under wraps. Doing work offensively. Take care of the basketball. After a turnover, that's something we bring up. And, of course, staying focused. Don't lose that focus. We see Steer and we see Ames check out for the Nuggets. Couple of substitutions. Hawley brings in Grace Fleming off the bench. Also Addie Donner comes off the bench. Couple of subs. Rudy Hockett also checks in for Hawley. Colbeck with it for the Otters. She looks back to Coach Strand to get the play call. Two different coaching styles. Coach Strand is up. Coach Gottenberg. A lot of coaching on the bench right now. Colbeck with the basketball. Neither team wants to force it offensively. And of course, in Minnesota, no shot clock. Here's a good pass inside the Otters. Going to get a travel call here as Anna Anderson was getting in the paint, and she did a little hop skip inside. Official saw it. That'd be a travel. Turnover number 1 on the Otters. They lead 8-0 over the Hawley Nuggets. Nuggets just looking to get off the schneid here with 13:25 to play in the first half. Up the floor, nearly lost it. Great end-up save there by Kylie Crabtree. Crabtree driving, floater with the left hand, short. And the rebound comes down to Anna Anderson of the Otters. She'll work it to Colbeck, and Colbeck will swing it across midcourt. Up the floor, long shot, Rats. It's no good. Good battle for the rebound, the Otters. Anderson goes after it, still ball loose. We've got a scrum. Ball's going to stay with the Otters. Good battle for the basketball there. And Fergus Falls will maintain possession. Seeing some subs, Ainsley Hansen checks in. We'll see Polieski check in. And also Logan Strum re-entering. Colbeck stays on the floor. She'll inbound the basketball. Polieski. Colbeck outside the arc. Ball is tipped. It's out of bounds. The say last touched by Grace Fleming and the Nuggets. 13 minutes to play first half, and it's 8-0 in favor of the hometown Fergus Falls Otters. Inbounds, Colbeck. She'll have it out near the circle. Colbeck dribbles, crosses left side. Work it to Tori Rats. Rats looking, hesitates, now driving. Rats with the blue headband, swings it up top, finds Colbeck again. The Otters patient. Nice defense there by Abby Ruck. She says, give me that ball. Turnover. As it'll be a jump ball tie-up. And the Nuggets will have the basketball. Couple of subs coming in here for the Nuggets. We'll see Kylie Crabtree. We'll see Alex Eilertson check in and Morgan Ames. Rucks, Kylie Crabtree, and Rudy Hockett all checking out on substitutions for the Hawley Golden Nuggets. Inbounds for Hawley, it'll be Kaylee Crabtree. She'll dribble across in those fluorescent pink-orange shoes. They're fantastic shoes. Spot them anywhere. She looks super fast with them, too. She'll swing it up top, get it to Fleming. Fleming shares the basketball to Addie Donner, who spins. Donner drives hard to the basket, earns a shot to the line as Logan Strum going to be tagged with her first personal, team's first on the Otters. Head official tonight, Rob Nudell, Ottertail Lakes Association. To the line, Addie Donner, shooting a pair of free throws. First free shot is up and no good. The Nuggets are scoreless thus far, and an opportunity at the free throw line. Paige Pearson re-enters. Exiting is going to be Ainsley Hansen for Fergus Falls. Communicating on the floor, everybody's right. And here comes Addie Donner's second free throw to get the Nuggets a single here, and she does. They're on the board. 8-1 with 12:20 to play in the first half. And the Otters will inbound. We see subbing out Grace Fleming. Into the ball game, Morgan Ames. Defending here, Logan Strum swings at Colbeck. She'll launch a three-pointer. That's off the mark. Good rebound, good positioning. Addie Donner gets it. Swings it to Kaylee Crabtree, who will dribble the Nuggets across midcourt. Crabtree behind the back dribble. Looks to slash. Lost the handle. Turnover. Guarded by Colbeck that time. And now the Otters will bring it across with Tori Ratz. Ratz left side shares it. This is Strum. Strum back inside. They work it to Pearson. Post move, but a travel is called. Absolutely official. A good view of that one right in front of us on yourliveevent.com, and a travel is the call. It'll be Nugget basketball. We'll see the Nuggets re-enter. Looks like Haley Redding is going to check in. Redding is in. Exiting is Addie Donner on a substitution for the Golden Nuggets. Lots of maroon and gold on the floor, on the gold court, they call it here at Fergus Falls, home of the Otters, labeling their two courts. Kaylee Crabtree will come across midcourt. Brings it for the Nuggets, looks for a screen. Now fires a pass inside, was trying to work the basketball in to Morgan Ames and overshot it. Ball out of bounds, Nugget turnover number 4 in this first half, and now we'll see Kylie Crabtree check in. Kaylee Crabtree exits. Otter basketball. Coverage tonight on yourliveevent.com from the Section 8AA semifinals. Colbeck, right side, will share it to Strum. Strum back up top. Ratz, top of the key. Ratz with the left-hand dribble goes all the way baseline. Great pass inside. Shot does not finish for Polieski, and a rebound comes down to Abby Rux. I apologize, giving Rux credit when it was Morgan Ames with the rebound. Ball now to Steer. Steer crosses over, drives to the basket, is slashed. They call it a block out of bounds. Paige Pearson. Good work. Polieski checks out. We see Strum check out. Nuss checks in. Couple of subs for the Otters. Crabtree going to inbound the basketball. She'll send it up top. This is Anna Steer. Steer dribbling in. Guarded by Anna Anderson, who's back in the game. Shot for Ames, no good. Rebound. Great save by the Otters. Anna Anderson. She swings it in, and Colbeck brings it across. Ellie Colbeck, top of the key. Right side on the elbow. She gets the ball back from Anderson. 10:40 to play first half. It's Fergus Falls 8, Hawley 1. Halfway through the first half of basketball. Right side, Ratz. Ratz going to cross over. Looks to pass. Share it. Fire it left side, Colbeck. Colbeck going to drive in. Colbeck to the basket. Her shot hard off the glass. No good. Eilertson with a rebound, and she'll fling it over to Kylie Crabtree, who brings it across midcourt. Now picks up the dribble at the free throw stripe. Shares it to Eilertson, who spins. Out. Here's a pass. Steer. Shot off. No good. Ice cold Nuggets to start. Ames grabs a big rebound. Ball into the backcourt. Tracked down by Redding. Over and back is the call. And turnover number 5 on Hawley in this first half. See Rux check in. We see Isabel Steer enter the basketball game. And Kaylee Crabtree re-enters as well, joining Kylie Crabtree and Addie Donner. And Anna Steer on the floor. Noss with the basketball. She'll swing it up top for the Otters, and Colbeck has it. Top the key. Left side, Ratz. Ratz dribbles, guarded by Kylie Crabtree. Ratz hands it to Colbeck. Ellie Colbeck works it here to Pearson. Pearson, right side to Noss. Up top, this is Anna Anderson, who drives in. Anderson. Good pass, inside, left side off the glass it goes. Emily Noss the senior, gets the Otters to double figures. It's 10-1. 9:21 remains in the first half. Hawley is 0 for the show from the floor, and Fergus Falls has been ever so patient in this first half. Midway through this first half, 10-1. The Otters have the advantage over the Nuggets. Nugget basketball right side to Isabel Steer, who swings it across the baseline, and her pass is knocked away by Paige Pearson. Ball stays with the Nuggets. Nugget basketball. Set to inbound here. They'll work it. Kaylee Crabtree from Kylie Crabtree. Now Rux will launch a three-pointer. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Anna Anderson. That's her 4th rebound of the first half. Colbeck to Anderson. Top of the key. Swing it left side. This is Noss. Work it to Rats again. She pumps. She drives. Rats to the basket. Splits the defense in. Tori Rats with 4. 12-1 Otters. 8:39 remains first half. Kaylee Crabtree crosses over midcourt. Kaylee, between the leg dribble, lost it off her toe, and it's over and back. Hawley with their 6th turnover in the first half of play. Coach Gottenberg, Coach Lofgren having some conversation on the bench. Coach Gottenberg offering some encouragement to the Nuggets on the floor as we see Strum check in, exiting Emily Nuss on a sub for the Otters. Colbeck has the basketball. 4 points in the first half for Ellie. She'll swing it right side to Rats. Backside going to Colbeck. She is battling inside. Throws it up and in. Ellie Colbeck with 6. 14-1 using some of the English on that basketball to send it in off the backboard. 8:08 to play first half, and the Otters own a 13-point lead over the Nuggets, who have just 1 point. 10 minutes into the basketball game. And we're going to get a foul. A push. Oh no, block on the Otters. Block on Anna Anderson, her first. Team second. Looks like Lily Peterson going to check in for the Hawley Nuggets. Peterson in for Kylie Crabtree on a substitution. Inbounds coming for the Nuggets, and Anna Steer will toss it in. Steer looks to swing it. Fires it left side, Lily Peterson. Had a big shot to send it to overtime in a game for the Nuggets in Crookston a couple of weeks ago. Pass over to Anna Steer, who lost a handle. Turnover number 7 on Hawley in the first half. 3 turnovers on Fergus Falls in the first half of play. Speaking of the Fergus Falls Otters, their basketball. Colbeck. They bring it across midcourt. Swing it to Logan Strum right side. Now back up top Pearson. Work it to Colbeck, top of the key. Otters basketball. Rats. Colbeck. Colbeck, top of the key. Nuggets. Share defense. Now Colbeck launches and buries the triple. Ellie Colbeck for 3. She's got 9 in the first half. 17-1. 16-point leaders for Fergus Falls. 7:20 to play before halftime. Kaylee Crabtree to Lily Peterson. Peterson looking to dribble. Hesitates. Now she'll drive. Peterson to the basket, is fouled, and will go to the free throw line. Lily Peterson off the bench. Family tuning in Florida tonight. We appreciate it. Peterson at the line. Foul on Paige Pearson, her first. Team's 3rd on the Otters. And Lily Peterson, decorated cross-country athlete, to the free throw line. Has a darn good golf swing, too. She hits the first free throw. Grace Fleming will check in. Anna Steer exits for the Nuggets on a substitution. Peterson at the line. Lily hits. Both free throws good. 17-3. Nuggets on the board with 7:07 to play in this first half. 5 minutes scoreless there. Nuggets still without a field goal in the game. Otters basketball. Polieski works it to Rats in the corner, now back inside. Driving, Polieski left side, kisses it off the glass. Hannah Polieski, the junior. 19-3, Otters lead it. Nuggets left side, Lily Peterson. Giving her space, guarded by Pearson. She'll fire it left side. Back right side here to Kaylee Crabtree. Follow-away shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound down to Ellie Colbeck. Colbeck, her second rebound. Then the Otters lost the basketball in the backcourt. Uncharacteristic turnover number 4 there on the Otters here in this first half. 6:24 remains before halftime here on yourliveevent.com. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. Timeout Nuggets with 6:24 to play in the first half on yourliveevent.com. The Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. The Otters by 16.
Christian Motors. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. They're located on Highway 32 North in Fertile. Christian Motors features a quality line of cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and they've got the best prices around. You can stop by the lot or you can check out the selection online at christianmotors.com. And don't forget about Christian Motors Service Department. Christian Motors, proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer on Highway 32 North in Fertile.
This is Will Meeks from Community Co-op's Energy Solutions team. Sherwood, Rocky, and myself will deliver customer service and energy solutions to your farm or business operation. I am in your area making calls and looking forward to seeing you soon. Community Co-op's Energy Solutions will meet with you at your location, virtually or on the phone. Contact us at 1-888-935-2281 and hear how we can help you with energy solutions from community co-ops.
And back out of the timeout. 6:24 remains in this first half of girls basketball. Section 8AA semifinal coverage here tonight with yourliveevent.com. The Nuggets will inbound the basketball and they will turn it over. They were trying to fire it to the top of the, near the circle anyway, get it back to the end of the front court there and lost it. Turnover Nuggets into the backcourt, turned it over out of bounds on the inbounds pass. So it's Fergus Falls basketball. The Otters will swing it right side to Tori Ratz on the wing. Ratz to Strum. She'll step back. Three-pointer is no good. Kolbeck in position, grabs rebound number 3 on the night. Otters will work it out to Logan Strum. Strum back to Kolbeck, top of the key. She'll swing it left side. Strum for 3. This one no good. Long rebound comes down and the Otters are everywhere. Ratz grabs the board. Kolbeck. Fergus Falls moving it left side. Kick it. Work it to Ratz. Ratz. Strum. Back to Ratz. Otters taking their time, being patient, controlling the tempo of the basketball game. Keys from Coach Strand in our pregame conversation. Polieski, left side, works it to Strum. Ratz once more to Kolbeck. Kolbeck back up top, Polieski. I think everybody's touched it on this possession, and they sure have, because Paige Pearson just did. And that's all 5 Otters touching it on this possession. Left side, Strum. Work it up top, Polieski. Kolbeck inside, Pearson. She'll take a drop step, get around Hockett. Shot no good. Hockett going for that rebound and grabs it. Rudy Hockett. Long possession, no points. 5 minutes to play before halftime. Nuggets trail by 16. Lily Peterson to Rudy Hockett. Hockett. Morgan Ames. Right side to Kaylee Crabtree outside the arc. Kaylee hesitates, shares it up top to Rudy Hockett. Nugget basketball. Patience here. Peterson fires it left side to Crabtree. Kaylee launches 3. You betcha! Kaylee Crabtree buries the triple. 19-6 Fergus Falls. 4:27 to play in the first half. Now a drive inside, up and underneath. Shot is blocked by the Nuggets. Blocked by the Nuggets inside. And last to touch that one was, see who was that down inside. Yeah, it was Morgan Ames who touched that, knocked it out. But the Otters were able to maintain possession as Polieski shares it around. Driving here is Strum. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Good defense by the Nuggets. And a line change for the Hawley Nuggets. They bring in a whole new set. The Otters bring in 3 new faces as well. Kylie Crabtree, Addie Downer, also Abby Rux. Checking in, Anna Steer, and also in is Alex Eilertson for Hawley. Anna Anderson with a basketball for the Otters. She'll send it left side to Ainsley Hansen. The ball on the pass from the baseline actually hit the back of the backboard. That will be out of bounds. Otters turn it over for just the 5th time in this first half. 4 minutes to play before halftime. The lead is 13, 19-6 in favor of Fergus Falls in a low-scoring, grinded-out first half of basketball. Kylie Crabtree going to dribble across midcourt for the Nuggets. She looks to pass, shears the ball. Swing it left side, Eilertson. Eilertson dribbles in. Will try to break down the defense. Swatted out of bounds by Ainsley Hansen. Ball stays with Hawley. Fergus Falls done a great job of denying the inside. They've done that all night tonight. Hawley, Kylie Crabtree inbounds, works it to Alex Eilertson. Eilertson passing, sharing here to Abby Rux, swings it out. This is Donner, Addie Donner, and she will. We're going to get a legal screen call here on the Nuggets. Turnover. 9 turnovers on the Nuggets in the first half. 3:25 remains before halftime, and it's the Otters with possession and the lead. Ball tipped out. Ainsley Hansen has it for Fergus Falls. Get it to Ellie Kolbeck. Get the call from Coach Strand. They set the offense. Otters in the maroon uniforms, passing right side. Rats goes to the basket, draws a foul and one. Foul is called on the Hawley Nuggets, Alex Eilertson. It is her first personal, team's second. Free throws, Rats makes the shot and the free throw. A three-point play, 22-6. The Otters with the advantage with 3:06 remaining in this first half of basketball. Otters will bring pressure. Hawley will inbound. They'll need to get it in. They do. Rux works it back here to Steer, who's going to dribble across midcourt. Steer in trouble. Fires it to Kylie Crabtree on the right side. Rux, top of the key, and we'll get a hold call on Fergus Falls. Foul on 24, Anna Anderson, her second, team's fourth. Total of 6 fouls between the two teams in the first half. Paige Pearson enters, exiting is Anna Anderson on a substitution for the Otters. Nugget basketball. Kylie Crabtree set to inbound. Kylie looking for the offense to go, and she fires it to Anna Steer. Steer drives it left side, back out to Donner. Donner dribbles in, caught, dribbles out, fires to Crabtree. A little over pursuit that time by Noss. Now a three-pointer for Crabtree. No, Rux grabs the rebound. Rux looks out rather than looking in. She looks out. Great drive, great vision. Crabtree shot no good. Kolbeck gets the rebound. Up the floor, three-pointer. Rats, yes! Tori Rats for 3. 25-6. It is now a 19-point Fergus Falls advantage. 2:20 remains in the first half. Largest lead of the game for the Otters on home court. The 8AA semis. Rux will try for 3 to answer, no good. Following with a rebound is Addie Donner, and we'll get a foul. They're going to call it on Emily Noss. It is her first personal, team's 5th on the Otters in the first half. Subs coming in for Hawley. We'll see Morgan Ames, we'll see Isabel Steer, and Kaylee Crabtree. Rux, Eilertson, and Kylie Crabtree exit for Hawley. Inbounds a coming for Kaylee Crabtree. They inbound it to Anna Steer. Just over 2 minutes to play before halftime. Steer drives, swings it left side. Work it back up top. Driving in and out. From the baseline, Ames, shot no good. Ball is bouncing around. Big rebound by Isabel Steer, the 8th grader. Downer, Kaylee Crabtree looks to isolate. Crabtree, the offense set, hands it to Steer. Crabtree hits the deck. Steer from the left elbow. Shot no good. Rebound, Paige Pearson. She was hopping around looking for that one and grabbed it. Kolbeck up the floor. Ellie, good pass around the defense to Rats. Back to Kolbeck. Set up the half court. Kolbeck fluid, works it up, dribbles with the right hand, drives in on Ames. Drives in on Steer that time. Swing it out. This is Noss. Otters pass inside to Kolbeck. Little left hand scoop, layup good. Ellie Kolbeck in double figures in the first half. It's 27-6. It is a 21-point advantage for the Otters with a minute to play before halftime. Nuggets, Ames from the baseline, long 2. It bounces, it doesn't go. Rebound, Paige Pearson, her 4th on the night. Kolbeck, work it to Pearson. Now to Noss. Inside, Colbeck looking for the basketball. She'll handle it. Noss, left side, Rats with 42 seconds to play in the first half. Inside Pearson, back, Rats on the door slide. Yes, and one. Rats will go to the free throw line for a chance at another three-point play. The bucket's good for Tori. Foul is called on Morgan Ames, her first, third on the Nuggets here in the first half. And checking in for the Nuggets, we see substitution as Haley Redding enter for Addie Donner. Polieski's entering. Anna Anderson exits. 29-6, the Otters in control at home, and a three-point play is good for Tori Rats. 30-6. The lead is 24 for Fergus Falls with 36 seconds to play before halftime. It's all Otters on home court tonight in the 8AA semifinals in girls basketball. Kaylee Crabtree with the basketball, works it left side to Morgan Ames. 22 left to play, first half. We'll get a push and a whistle. Hannah Polieski tag with her first, team sixth now on Fergus Falls. Final 19 seconds here in the first half. Logan Strom will check in for the Otters, and exiting be Hannah Polieski, sitting with her two fouls. Sitting with one foul, excuse me. Looking at the wrong category. Inbounds. Get the ball to Steer. Now share the basketball to Redding. 12 seconds to play in the first half. Driving in. Steer to the basket. No good. Ellie Colbeck, her sixth, to make it fifth rebound in the first half. 3 seconds. Shot at the buzzer. Colbeck shot no good. Rebound Isabel Steer, and that's the first half of girls basketball in the Section 8AA semis. The Hawley Nuggets will have a big hole to climb out when they head to the locker room. The score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It's Fergus Falls 30, Hawley 6. And a halftime report on YourLiveEvent.com is coming next.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
In the world of farming, you can't afford any unexpected slowdowns, and having the wrong insurance might cost you extra time and money. Timing is everything in farming, and claims are never fun, but when bad things happen, the McCollum agencies are there for you. Through constant communication and advising, we provide a service that others can't or won't match. We believe in keeping the process as easy as we can on our clients. Not only are Joe and David McCollum insurance experts, they have farmed their entire lives. Call Joe McCollum in Detroit Lakes, 844-5970, or David McCollum in Monoman, 935-2175 for a free consultation.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley. I'm Greg Slaughton, president of the Franson Bank in Ada. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Franson's online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. Call Danielle or me and see how we can help you get 2021 off to a great start. 218-784-7124 or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com. Member FDIC.
It's halftime here on YourLiveEvent.com, and the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard shows the Hawley Nuggets trailing the Fergus Falls Otters. Yes, it's all Otters here in the first half, behind a pretty good effort from both Tori Ratz and Ellie Colbeck. The Otters are doing everything they needed to do, according to keys from head coach Brad Strand. Get the shots to fall. They've hit a lot of shots here in the first half, and they've been very patient. They've controlled the tempo. and they have certainly defended well. Hawley has made one field goal, and that was a 3-point shot. Otherwise, they have 3 free throws in the circle and 1 3-point basket. Yet to make it 2 in the ball game. Holding the Nuggets to single digits in the first half, Fergus Falls with a 30-6 lead over the Hawley Nuggets. A couple of big scoreless streaks for the Nuggets. Just have not been able to get any offense going. Just simply haven't been able to do so. They have, for the most part, taken care of the basketball. There have been 9 turnovers in the first half of the Nuggets, 5 for the Otters. Numbers aren't crazy off there. Everybody's pretty solid from the free throw line. The Otters hold a 6 rebound advantage. Nuggets have just been ice cold, plain and simple. Haven't been able to make a shot here in the first half. They've made 1 shot, and they've made 3 free throws. Fergus Falls, on the other hand, 11 points from Ellie Colbeck in the first half, 13 from Tori Rats. They lead the Nuggets at half, 30-6 on yourliveevent.com. It's Section 8AA girls basketball semifinals. It is, of course, halftime from the Otters' home floor. Fergus Falls leading the Hawley Nuggets 30-6 on yourliveevent.com.
The Hawley JCs is all about giving back to their community. They are a part of many community events such as the Night to Unite, the Fall Stag, the Hawley Rodeo, the Holes for Heroes Ice Fishing Tournament, and the Sandboxville. Since 2016, the Hawley JCs has given nearly $60,000 in donations. To keep the support going, they need new members. Join the team and have fun at the Hawley JCs. Find them on Facebook.
The Hawley Education Foundation is a nonprofit organization focused on providing grants for classroom impact in the Hawley School District. The purpose of the foundation is to provide capital to advance, promote, and enhance educational programs for Hawley teachers and students. The foundation invites you to contribute by going to www.hawleyedfoundation.org and donating to the Hawley Education Foundation. Our students deserve the best, and with your donations, we can make that happen.
Heart of Lakes Meets is a proud supporter of the Heart of Lakes Conference. Thanks to all Lakes school districts, coaches, and student athletes for their hard work and adaptability through this winter season. The future looks brighter knowing we can face challenges together. The best way out is always through, and we believe we will come out of these challenges strong. Heart of Lakes Meats is a USDA-inspected meat processing plant located in Pelican Rapids. We support our local farmers and community any way we can. Good luck to all Heart of Lakes Conference teams from Heart of Lakes Meats in Pelican Rapids.
We are part of so many great communities across North Dakota, from small farm towns to big cities. One thing is for sure, we are proud to be part of your community. Hello, this is Dustin with Irie Insurance, and I am proud to work for Irie Insurance because we give back to our communities in so many ways, like United Way School Drive, the North Dakota Corn Growers Association, our local schools, and youth sports. So thank you for letting us be a part of your community and help protect it. To see some of our community efforts up and down the valley, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Halftime on the home court of the Otters, where Fergus Falls leads Hawley 30-6 on yourliveevent.com, and our halftime report here on yourliveevent.com, sharing with you. Of course, the winner of this game will match up with the winner of the Pelican Rapids-Barnesville game. That'll be on Thursday night, Section 8AA Championship game at a site to be determined. It appears it'll be a 7 o'clock start time, though, and at halftime in Pelican Rapids, the Vikings lead Barnesville 19-18. I'm talking in a candid conversation with Ben Lofgren of the Hawley Nuggets, the assistant staff, talking a little bit about that game, just previewing. His thought was that the game's low scoring, advantage Pelican Rapids. Well, we'll see what happens in that second half. Here, first half statistics for Hawley, low scoring. 3 points for Kaylee Crabtree, 2 points for Lily Peterson, 2 for 2 at the line. Addie Donner, a free throw, 1 for 2 at the line. The Nuggets, nobody in foul trouble. They have 3 players with a 1 foul each. 11 rebounds as a team and 9 turnovers. 3 of 4 from the line were the Nuggets in the first half. For Fergus Falls, they have a couple in foul trouble. You could say it, just really one. Anna Anderson with 2 fouls in that first half. They're led by a game-high 13 from Tori Rats and 11 from Ellie Colbeck. 4 points for Hannah Polieski, 2 for Emily Noss. 4 rebounds for Anna Anderson and 4 for Paige Pearson, 5 for Ellie Colbeck, and stat leaders there. 17 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 4 of 4 from the line were the Otters of Fergus Falls at the half. They lead Hawley, the score 30-6. Pelican Rapids leading Barnesville in the other semifinal in 8AA basketball, 19-18. It's all halftime here tonight Section 8AA girls basketball. We'll take a break, come back. Second half of basketball is coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
Realty can be confusing. That's why it's important to choose a professional when you're buying or selling. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated offers full commercial real estate services, agricultural land sales, hunting land sales, all categories of commercial real estate sales, commercial space leasing, real estate consulting, and real estate investing. Contact Anthony today. 218-261-1137. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated.
Westmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Crookston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Westmeister Dental today.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Fours Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, LynnForsAgency.com. The Lynn Fours Agency, your insurance source.
It's time for second half basketball in this 8AA semifinal from Fergus Falls. The Otters and the Nuggets of Hawley. Fergus Falls with a 30-6 lead as we look to the second half of basketball, and we do anticipate the same starting five for both teams. First half was the Nuggets, Anna Steer, Kylie Crabtree, Kaylee Crabtree, Abby Rux, and Morgan Ames. For Fergus Falls, Ellie Kolbeck, Logan Strum, Tori Ratz, Hannah Polieski, and Paige Pearson, and it appears that that is the way we will go to start the second half of basketball. Kevin Kochman, Derek Zimmerman-Geyer joining you here tonight. Wherever you may be, we appreciate you tuning in. YourLiveEvent.com. You might be in Florida, for crying out loud. We know some are. God dang it, we're there with you spiritually. Or something. Otters ball to start. They have it going right to left in the second half, and Polieski swings it inside. They'll work it to Kolbeck. Kolbeck goes up, shot's blocked, and it'll be Kaylee Crabtree with a basketball. 30-6. Kylie Crabtree, jumper out of the gates, does not go. Rebound comes down to Paige Pearson. Looking for aggressive play from either team here to set the tone in the second half. Ellie Kolbeck to the basket. No good off the backboard. Rebounded by Morgan Ames up the floor. Abby Rux. Ruck's going to drive baseline. She goes underneath. She'll swing it out. Kylie Crabtree up top. Steer. She'll launch a three from the left elbow. You betcha. And a Steer for three. 30-9. Fergus Falls with the lead as we begin the second half of play. Hawley gets on the board. Kolbeck with the basketball. Get it right side to Strum. Left side, Kolbeck on the wing. If Fergus Falls was to play Pelican Rapids in the 8AA championship, it would be a rematch of last year. Pelican Rapids pulled off the stunner in last-second fashion at Concordia. Kolbeck with the basketball. Of course, Hawley and Barnesville both having something to say about that here tonight in the semifinals. Kolbeck dribbles, crosses over, passes inside to Pearson. She hobbles around and puts it off the glass. Paige Pearson for two. 32-9, Otters. Nugget basketball, Anna Steer. She's going to attack, driving. Floater off the glass is no good. She's following it with her own rebound and goes to the basket. Anna Steer for two. 32-11. Otters coming across midcourt. Right side to pass. Strum has it. Fergus Falls basketball. She'll share it to Colbeck, top of the key. Colbeck going to run the offense, communicate, send it left side. Share it with Tori Ratz, who goes to the baseline. Ratz to the basket, yes. Tori Ratz for 2. 15 on the night for Tori. 34-11. Otters maintaining the pace. Steer, right side to Crabtree. It's Kylie in the neon green. She'll move it. Rux driving. Hesitates, up to Crabtree. Ball is tipped. Kaylee Crabtree now. Picks up the dribble, kicks it left side to Rux. Rux guarded by Polieski. Swing it to the corner. Steer lost the handle. Turnover Nuggets. Double-digit turnovers in the game now. That being the 10th turnover here tonight. Otters basketball. And Fergus Falls, Paige Pearson is going to inbound. Colbeck patiently jogs across midcourt, hands it. Tori Ratz, Logan Strum, left side Colbeck. She's guarded by Steer. Steer's played pretty good defense against Colbeck tonight. Colbeck crosses over, trying to get away, passes inside, ball is tipped, chasing after it, and a Steer putting some aggressive nature into it. She'll take it to the basket, layup no good. Rebound Colbeck. Up the floor, Kaylee Crabtree knocks away the pass like Patrick Peterson in the defensive backfield, then stepped out of bounds. So it'll be Otter basketball. That's good defense. Wasn't able to keep it in bounds. Colbeck will inbound. She'll work it to Paige Pearson. Good pass inside. Ball is tipped. Nuggets will take it. Steele, Rux. Abigail Rux across midcourt to Anna Steer. Steps up 3. Left elbow. Off the mark. Rebound to Ellie Colbeck. That is number 7. 7 points, 11 rebounds for Ellie Colbeck. Other way around, 11.7 rebounds. And a 3. It bounces around and goes in. She's got 14 and 7 now. 14.7 boards for Ellie Colbeck. 37-11. Lead is 26 for Fergus Falls with 14-18 to play in the game. And a three-point look for the Nuggets, no good. Rebound comes down to Colbeck. Colbeck and the Otters up the court. Left side Ratz. Ratz driving. Ratz. Before the shot, a foul. She was looking for separation along the paint. Be a push on Morgan Ames. That's her second. Team's first in the second half for Hawley. Subs coming in. Hockett. Isabel Steer. Lily Peterson. And Grace Fleming in. We see Rux check out. Ames check out. Kaylee Crabtree out. And Anna Steer out for the Nuggets. Pearson checks out for the Otters. Now an inbounds, Anna Anderson. Shot off the inside, off the bottom part of the rim there. Ball bounced around, and eventually is Emily Noss with a rebound. Now looking, Anna Anderson. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to the Nuggets. Isabel Steer, the 8th grader, going to push for Hawley. Steer, Lily Peterson. Left side. Lily controls, drives right side, looks to pass inside. Ball is tipped. It'll be Peterson getting it back. She'll set up the half court once again. 13:35 to play. Fergus Falls leading 37-11. Kylie Crabtree going to cross over, looking to Peterson. Lost a handle in the corner. Peterson drives baseline, but stepped out of bounds. Hawley turnover number 11 in the ball game. Second here in the second half. Otter basketball. Ellie Colbeck set to bring it across midcourt. Colbeck with a right-hand dribble. She'll cross over to the left, now swing it out. Ratz up top to Noss. Noss, Colbeck. Colbeck, top of the key. Setting up, driving in, Colbeck. To the basket, shot's no good. Rebound is Anna Steer. I apologize. Rebound is Emily Noss. And we'll get a foul called on the Nuggets. And it's going to be on Lily Peterson. It's her first, team second. A push on Lily will send Emily Noss to the free throw line. Noss, shot is good. Emily Noss with her first attempt at the free throw line. 13:04 to play tonight. The Otters 38, the Nuggets 11 in the Section 8AA semifinals tonight. Free throw? This one's rattling around, no good. Rebound went out of bounds, but a push is called. And it's going to be on the Otters. They're going to call Ainsley Hansen with a push, her first, team's first. for Fergus Falls in the second half. Old school Houston Rockets jersey. Looks like Hakeem Olajuwon up there as the Otters fans bring in the jerseys tonight. Pretty good stuff. In fact, there's a kid in the stands that's wearing a Hawley Nugget football jersey. That's pretty neat. Anyway, good times. Nuggets turn the basketball over. Otters basketball now. And whistle here as the clock didn't start. Forgot to stop the clock. So it'll be Otters basketball. They'll inbound it again. We'll pretend it never happened. 12:45 and counting left in this one. Fergus Falls 38-11 leaders over the Hawley Nuggets. And now a loose basketball. The Otters track it down along the sideline and swing it around to Ainsley Hansen out to Colbeck. Colbeck top of the key. Great ball handling. She'll swing it. Right side, a pass to Noss. Noss with the basketball, driving in. Otters looking to pass out to Anderson. Anderson, Colbeck trying to get creative. Colbeck swings it left side. Noss hesitates. Swings it inside with a quick pass. Ainsley Hansen out. Anna Anderson for three. No. Rebound off of Fergus. No. They say it was off of Hawley. Off of the Nuggets, we'll see an entry. Kaylee Crabtree in for Kylie Crabtree on a substitution for Hawley. Otters ball, they'll inbound it. Colbeck set to pass. She'll fire it, driving left side layup. Anna Anderson, no good, but a foul is called, and she'll go to the line for a chance at her first points tonight. Foul is called on Grace Fleming, her first, team's third. And at the line, Anna Anderson. Free throws coming. First is up and good. Subs for the Nuggets, Eilertson and Anna Steer. Checking in. Checking out is Rudy Hockett and Grace Fleming. Couple of subs for the Nuggets. Fergus Falls going to send three in at the next dead ball. Free throw is good. Anna Anderson makes both. And it's 40-11. 12:04 to play in the ball game, and it is Fergus Falls in control. 29-point advantage at this stage of the ball game. Nuggets bring it across midcourt. Kaylee Crabtree to the basket. Yes, and a foul. Kaylee Crabtree has a chance at a three-point play. Push on the Otters. And a foul is called on 22, Tori Ratz, her first, team second. Kaylee Crabtree had a chance at the three-point play. Well, of course, the reason why there's a Nuggets football jersey in the crowd, the jersey, that's the Nuggets crowd on the other side. That's the Nuggets student section. Duh, Kevin, that makes sense. Now it really comes together. Oakland Athletics jersey there. Bo Lofgren's pumped about it. Meanwhile, Colbeck drives to the basket and is fouled by the Nuggets. Foul on Isabel Steer, her first, team's fourth. Free throw up, free throw no good by Ellie Colbeck. First time at the free throw line tonight. Misses. She'll have a second. Haley Redding going to check in for the Nuggets at the next chance. Free throw up and rattles around and good. Redding is in, and Lily Peterson checks out for Hawley. 41-14. Fergus Falls with the advantage. 11:40 to play in the ball game. Section 8AA semifinals. The winner will take on the Pelican Rapids Vikings or the Barnesville Trojans on Thursday. Nuggets turn it over. Colbeck from the baseline picks off the pass, and she tries to go coast to coast behind the back dribble. Lost the handle and turnover. Nuggets with the steal. Kaylee Crabtree. She'll swing it left side to Redding. Her shot off the backboard. No good. Rebound bounces around, and it'll be Ratz. Her third. And the Otters will slow it down. Run the offense, says Coach Strand. Pearson, left side to Colbeck. Colbeck, Ratz, left side to Strum. Strum looking to pass, will pass, works it here to Ratz, who drives it, passes inside, no good by Polieski. Rebound is into the hands of Kaylee Crabtree. Crabtree will push for the Nuggets. Crabtree up the floor, drives, throws it off the glass for two. Kaylee Crabtree. She's got 8 in the game. 41-16. Fergus Falls. 10:40 to play. Colbeck. Left side to Ratz. Ratz crossing over, looking, sharing. Get the ball to Polievsky. Polieski, right side here to Kolbeck. Kolbeck passing in. Polieski drives to the basket. Layup is no good, and a foul is called on the Nuggets. Foul is on for Haley Redding. Her first, team's fifth now on Hawley. Free throws coming for Hannah Polieski. She'll go to the line. Free throw, no good. The Otters were perfect in the first half at the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 free throws attempted here in the second half. They have 4 here tonight, 4 makes. Sub coming out, Alex Eilertson. Morgan Ames is in. Also out is Isabel Steer. Hawley brings in Abby Rux as well. A couple of substitutions. Free throw, good. Hannah Polieski makes 1 of 2 at the line. It is now 42-16. 10:23 to play in the game here on YourLiveEvent.com. Drive to the basket. Steer, her shot just does not fall, but a rebound down to Rux. Abby Rux sends it out. Kaylee Crabtree steps back. She crosses over, tries to set up the half-court offense. Nuggets are set to run it. Here they go. Steer left side. Holds it high now, drives. Baseline Steer. Fires it out. Passes intercepted by Tori Ratz. Turnover number 5 on the Nuggets in the second half. Kolbeck for 3. It's off. Rebound comes down to Morgan Ames, her 5th rebound of the game. Up to Kaylee Crabtree. Nuggets will bring it across midcourt. Great move. Euro step off the glass. No. Rebound. Chasing it down is Kaylee Crabtree. Crabtree drives, puts up the shot. She floats it in for 2. Kaylee Crabtree, 42-18. Otters lead at 9:30 to play. Now up the floor. It's a three-pointer for Rats. No good. Big rebound for Haley Redding. See if the Nuggets can play pace here. They get it up the floor. Steer crosses over, kicks it out. Rux nearly lost the handle. Rux has it now. She spins. Guarded here and out. Steer for 3. It bounces high. No good. Rebound. Great chance inside by Ames and no good on the shot. Rebound to Paige Pearson, and here come the Otters the other way. Kolbeck. Step it back and says, let's set it up here. Run that half-court offense. 9 minutes to play in the Section 8AA semifinal. Work it left side. Kolbeck passing inside to Pearson. She's bodied up by Rux, then finds an open pass inside. And Hannah Polieski puts it off the glass for 2. 44-18. Little banging inside there. Work the basketball to Anna Steer. Nuggets have it. Crossing over on Kolbeck. Kolbeck patient, swings it out. Here's a three-pointer for Rux. No good. Ball tips out. Good defense there by the Otters, and it's out to Logan Strum. Strum with her first rebound of the ball game. Otters will have some subs coming in at the next dead ball. Tori Ratz drives it in and turns it over. Steer up the floor. After the steal, Steer shot up. She hits the deck. Undercut a little bit. Good sportsmanship there. Kolbeck, the one with the foul, and goes and checks on the opponent, Steer, who will go to the free throw line and attempt a pair of shots. Kolbeck hit with her first personal, team's third in the second half for the Otters. And both teams have a number of players that will check in momentarily. They're at the scores table. But right now at the line, Anna Steer. 5 points in the game, all in the second half, and her first free throw attempt of the night is good. We'll see Nas, we'll see Hansen, and we'll also check in Anna Anderson for the Otters. Now for the Nuggets, they'll sub in Emma Brookshire for the first time. They'll also bring in Rudy Hockett. Addie Donner's on the floor, and Kylie Crabtree. And Anna Steer, another free throw chance. This is up, and this one rattles around, no good. Rebound down to Ainsley Hansen. 44-19, the Otters with the lead, 8:10 to play. Kolbeck, right side, swings it to Emily Nas. Nas, Ainsley Hansen to Kolbeck, and a foul, I believe offensive. They're going to call Tori Ratz with a foul. It's her second, team's 4th. Sub as Steer checks out in Grace Fleming. The Otters bring in a substitution as well. Pretty sure there was. I think Anna Anderson is the sub that just checked in for the Fergus Falls Otters. Kylie Crabtree gets it inside, a pass to Brookshire, and a foul is called. No, tie-up, excuse me. Possession arrow stays with Hawley. And Brookshire got a pass quick across the paint there. Don't know if she was really quite ready for it. And right now it'll be Nugget basketball Kylie Crabtree set to inbound. She'll work it to Grace Fleming, back out to Crabtree, setting things up. Crabtree driving, kicking, working it out to Addie Donner. Right side, sharing the basketball to Rudy Hockett. Hockett up top, Fleming. Fleming drives. Fleming to the basket. Shot no good. Rebound, Brookshire, and she'll be fouled. The 6'1" freshman will go to the free throw line. Foul is called on Anna Anderson, her third, team's 5th on Fergus Falls. And the Nuggets are chipping away, but they're going to need a lot offensively in order to get back into this one. Brookshire misses the free throw, and Emma will go to the line again. Second chance. The freshman hits the shot. Making one of two, 44-20. 7:29 to play. It's Fergus Falls with the lead. Left side, Hansen kicks it out to Rats. Rats up top. Work it to Noss. Emily Noss, right side. And Ellie Colbeck hits the deck. She hesitated, and is certainly something you don't like to see is an injury on the floor. Doesn't matter who it is, but something where ankle, knee, something. That does not look good for Ellie Colbeck, who's getting tended to by the trainer and Coach Strand. We'll take a quick timeout on yourliveevent.com. We'll be back to Fergus Falls after this.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
The good news is, out of the quick timeout, Colbeck went back to the trainer's room, but did so under her own power, so hopefully nothing serious for Ellie Colbeck. Meanwhile, the Otters in control here in the 8AA semifinal, 44-20, with 7:08 to play. Kaylee Crabtree left side to Alex Eilertson, let's flip it. Rats works the basketball up top. Share the basketball to Noss. Noss right side here to Anna Anderson. Otters basketball, they maintain. Sharing it. Left side, Strum. Strum to Anderson. Now to Hansen. To Rats. Otters patient with the offense in their zone. Swing it up top. Anderson, three-point look. Swims in and out. And Strum with the rebound to extend the possession. Otters, three-point look for Anna Anderson. It's too strong. Rebound comes down to Emily Noss. And they maintain, and they'll shoot another one. Send it high. The three-pointer by Strum, no good. And guess who gets the rebound? Anna Anderson and the Otters. They'll swing it out to Rats. Rats back left side, Anderson. She'll try a three. This one goes. Anna Anderson has 5 tonight, 47-20. The Otters by 27. 6 minutes to play. And a timeout, Hawley. We'll take this timeout. And on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's the Otters 47, the Nuggets 20. YourLiveEvent.com.
Springfield Works coming, and so are the savings from Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. All filters and shovels, 10% discounts now with pre-season, pre-spring pricing. New equipment arrivals on the lot that are field ready include the versatile Fury, new 35-foot with 22-inch notch blades, rubber rollers, and also a new demo unit, Versatile Fury, 35-foot. Talk with Chuck O'Neill on the equipment at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Racing action is back this summer at Red River Valley Speedway and Norman County Raceway, featuring IMCA modified, sprint cars, stock cars, sport mods, hobby stocks, legends, and more all summer long. Family friendly and affordable racing. Stay tuned to ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com for more information. Racing Thursday and Friday nights returns this summer to Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway.
Out of the timeout, Ellie Colbeck coming out of the locker room. That's a positive sign. The Nuggets with the basketball following their timeout, trailing 47-20 to the Fergus Falls Otters. And an Otter steal. Nugget turnover number 6 in the second half. Otters up the floor with a basketball. It's Rats for three. No. Rebound, battling, going for it. We got a jump ball here. Possession arrow stays with the Otters. As Abby Rux was in the mix that time for the Nuggets, going for the basketball. Otters subbing in Hannah Polieski and also Paige Pearson. Exiting, Hainsley Hansen and Anna Anderson. Couple of subs for the Otters. Fergus Falls inbounds the basketball. It's Polieski. She's got it left side. Polieski to Strum. Right side to Noss. Noss kicks it right, works it to Rats. Rats with the basketball. She drives and out here to Paige Pearson. Three-point look for Logan Strum. It bounces around and it misses. Rebound comes down. Abby Rux, her third on the night. Here come the Nuggets with 5:13 to play, trailing by 27 in the 8AA semifinal tonight from Fergus Falls. Addie Donner. Abby Rux. Rux drives in, kicks out. This Rudy Hockett. Hockett shot no good. Rebound bouncing. Chasing after it. Morgan Ames keeps the possession alive for the Nuggets. Now a three-point look for Donner that misses. Rux tries to save it. Good effort, but steps out of bounds and a Nugget turnover. Their 7th turnover in the second half and 16 in the game. Fergus Falls in comfortable position to put themselves in the 8AA semis for the second year in a row. Hawley, here in this spot a year ago, was knocked off by Pelican Rapids, who would eventually become the section champion. Fergus Falls looking for redemption. Passing in, the Otters turn the basketball over. Polieski lost it off of her fingertips on a pass inside. Some substitutions for both squads as we see Paige Pearson check out. Nuggets will sub out as well a host of players. We see the Nuggets bring in Isabel Steer, Lily Peterson, Grace Fleming, and Faith Rusted, along with Alex Eilertson on the floor for the Nuggets. Emily Noss, also on the floor for the Otters, is Katie Strumman, a senior. She checks in for the first time tonight. 30, Hannah Polieski in the ball game. 10 is Michaela Hoos checking in as well. And we'll get a push, a foul on 14, Logan Strum. Her second, team 6 now on the Otters, and it'll send the Nuggets to the free throw line. And free throw attempts here for Hawley. Isabel Steer at the line. She makes the first free throw. Second chance is on the way. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are. We appreciate you here tonight. YourLiveEvent.com. Second free throw, Steer hits it. 47-22 with 4:17 remaining here tonight in Fergus Falls. Otters basketball, Kylie Crabtree. Misspoke. Kylie's not on the floor right now, Kevin. Come on now. With the basketball, Otters swing it. This is Strum. Stolen away. Isabel Steer jumps out, takes it away. Shot is no good, but draws a foul, and they're going to hit Emily Noss with her second, team's 7th foul. And so to the line again is Isabel Steer after the Otter turnover number 7 in the second half for Fergus Falls. Steer, free throw, good. The Nuggets have made the most of their chances at the free throw line here tonight. As a team, they've missed 3 chances. Steer has made 4 in a row. 47-24, Otters. 3:50 to go. 8AA semifinal girls basketball tonight. Fergus Falls with the top seed out of the South earning home court through the semis. It sounds as though it'll be neutral site for the championship, whoever may be playing. We'll get a travel here as a pass went to Logan Strum. She was a little off balance and couldn't maintain it. Travel. Nuggets inbound, Lily Peterson. She'll take it across midcourt, send it left side through the hands of Grace Fleming, and a turnover on the Nuggets. 17 turnovers in the game on Hawley. We'll see Anna Anderson re-enter for the Otters, and Hannah Polieski checks out. They were both running at each other pretty quick. They had to hustle out of the way, otherwise we'd have had a friendly fire collision out there. Otter basketball, Strum brings it across midcourt, shares it to Michaela Hoos, who's in the ball game. She'll fire it inside, and it's taken away by Lily Peterson. Steal by Peterson up the floor. This is Steer, Isabel Steer. Shot goes in and out, no good. Michaela Hoos grabs the rebound, her first of the night. Otters basketball. Hoos across midcourt. She'll fire it right side to Strum. And a travel is called on the Otters. Turnover number 15 in the game, 10 in the second half on Fergus Falls. Michaela Hoos outs and Ainsley Hansen in for the Otters. Nuggets will inbound 3 minutes to play. 47-24 is the score. Hawley with the advantage. Lily Peterson. I said Fergus Falls with the advantage. Inside pass here to Strum. And a turnover on Hawley. Hawley with a turnover. Otters look to maintain here. They work it to Ainsley Hansen. Both teams have gone to the bench heavy here in the most recent minutes. Anna Anderson dribbling. Flipping up here to Emily Noss. Noss looks for a screen. She goes and steps back. Swing it up top to Anna Anderson. Left side to Strum. Taking time off the clock. The Otters working around the perimeter. Anderson guarded there by Isabel Steer. Now sharing here to Noss. Noss drives in. Back out. Anderson left side. Work it to Strum, who drives in. Pass is actually going to be an attempted shot by Strum, and ball is tipped, and it'll be out of bounds. And it'll stay Otters basketball. Hawley will sub. We see Talon Ranstrom trek in. We see Paige Blakeway enter. We see Emma Brookshire and Marissa Allis check in. Only one Nugget remains on the floor, and that is Faith Rustad at this time from the 5 that was out previously. Here's Anna Anderson. Three-pointer. Anna Anderson, her second deep ball of the game. 50-24. And the Otters, with 2 minutes to play, are gearing things up. Can start thinking a little bit here as the clock ticks down for that section championship game on Thursday night. Shot misses by the Nuggets inside Brookshire, and battling for the rebound, we're going to get a jump ball. The arrow says Nugget basketball. Minute 40 to play. Doing the inbounding will be Faith Rustad, junior for the Hawley Nuggets. Rustad going to send it in. She'll get it to Talon Ranstrom, who sends up a jumper. Shot no good. Rebound no good on the putback by Emma Brookshire, but a foul. She will go to the free throw line. Foul on Katie Stroman, her first, team's 8th, and Brookshire to the free throw line, where she is 1 for 2, and she misses this one, now 1 for 3 here tonight. Stick around for our post-game report on yourliveevent.com and recap of this one. Might have some players, coaches join us too. We'll see. Stroman misses grabs a rebound after the miss by Emma Brookshire. 50-24 in favor of the Otters. Final minute and a half. Otter basketball outside the arc. Tipping, steal, Paige Blakeway. Turnover Otters. Nugget basketball as Talon Ranstrom, the junior, swings it right side. This is Marissa Allis up top to Paige Blakeway. Top of the key. 65 seconds to play. Rustad to Ranstrom. Faith has it right side, driving, lost it off of the foot. They say it went off of the Otters, and it stays Nugget basketball. Faith Rustad will inbound from the baseline here. 58 seconds to go. The Otters punching their ticket to a section championship game. Trip to state on the line. Brookshire shot up and good. Emma Brookshire, an upcoming freshman for the Nuggets. 50-26. The cupboard far from bare for the Nuggets as you look into next season. But tonight, tough night shooting, and the Otters capitalized. And Fergus Falls owns the home court tonight. They stay unbeaten on home floor this season. Here's a three-point look for Hoos. That's no good. Ball is rebounded, and eventually it's going to be Faith Rustad coming away with a board. Up the floor, 20 seconds to play. Rustad swings it out to Talon Ranstrom out near midcourt. Dribbles with the right hand and now fires back inside to Rustad. Ball is tipped around. Battle for the basketball, and eventually possession goes to Fergus Falls, and a tie-up is called. So Fergus Falls can run out the clock. The final 7 seconds, and you can see the Otters faithful standing. Nuggets fans join them across the way. And Fergus Falls will take home the 8AA semifinal win tonight by the final score, 50-26. Fergus Falls moves to 18-3 and will have a spot in the title game. Hawley's season comes to a close, 13-8, the record on the season. The final on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Fergus Falls 50, Hawley 26 on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us. Post-game reaction from Fergus Falls coming up.
Evan here from Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts with convenient tools we offer to make your life easier. Submit your refill 24/7 with the Nord's Pharmacy app or by calling into our automated refill line. Receive a text letting you know that your prescription's ready, and then pick it up at our drive-thru that's open late, 7:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Have more than one refill? We can line them up with our free med synchronization program, so you're only making one stop. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts here in Foston.
Looking to start your own business? How about needing to grow and expand your current business? Then there's no better place than Norman County. Contact the Norman County EDA for information, grants, and incentives available when you expand, relocate, or start a new business in Norman County. The Norman County EDA has provided $740,000 to Norman County businesses in CARES Act retention grants. There may be additional dollars available to you through the Norman County EDA Small Business Loan Fund. For applications or to find out what Norman County offers your business, visit with the Norman County EDA. Go online, discovernormancounty.com.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. Did you get this? Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask River's Edge Insurance Agency in Hallstatt if auto owners make sense for you.
Hello, this is Sam.
Stuhog Sanitation Services is a proud Falcon sports booster and wishes them and the rest of the listening area teams good luck in their upcoming games. Stuhog serves the Fertile and surrounding area with garbage pickup, recycling, and demolition material disposal. If you're in need of their services, call Nathan at 218-945-6707. Stuhog Sanitation Services of Fertile.
It is post-game show time here on yourliveevent.com. Section 8AA semifinal and our post-game report tonight. Sponsored by Heart of Lakes Meats of Pelican Rapids, just off Highway 9 in the Industrial Park. They have a variety of quality heat and eat, fresh and frozen meat items as well. It's all available for sale. Check them out the next time you're in the area. Give them a call at 218-863-MEAT. That's 218-863-6328 for more information. Heart of Lakes Meats of Pelican Rapids, a favorite, and it's our post-game show sponsor here today. Part of the game summary now from the Benedictine Living Community in Ada, the Benedictine Care Community, and Mission Court on the campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. As, of course, blcada.org for more information. Our game summary here tonight, Section 8AA semifinal, yourliveevent.com. And it shows us here tonight the Fergus Falls Otters were in control. And really, statistically, you can break it down as you wish. The Nuggets were just simply cold in the first half, and Fergus Falls took advantage, leading 30-6 at halftime. And from that point, it was a very difficult proposition for the Nuggets to battle back in, trailing the way that they did in that first half. 24 points in the hole. That's a tough one to dig out of the second half. They did fight. There was plenty of energy to start the second half. The Nuggets came out and were able to get 5 points early, but the Otters answered with 7, just always keeping the Nuggets at arm's length. And that would be the game. The Nuggets offensively just never got established here tonight. They struggled shooting, and Fergus Falls controlled at in the rebound category. That was a key factor in the ball game for them, and they controlled the tempo. And that was 2 keys for success that they needed to do, and they found it. They got great efforts, both Ellie Colbeck and Tori Ratz with 15. Colbeck did have an injury late in the second half, went to the locker room, came back out, did not come back into the ball game, but did have some energy. You got to zoom in on that little kid out there at the court. Look at that, Derek. Look at this post-game reaction. Little girl just getting after it here today. Look at that. That's a sign right there of good times here in Fergus Falls. Look at that. Look at that. It's hard to beat that type of stuff. That's just great. She's just having a good time. Just like the Otters did as she's going over to recognize and greet those Otters. Look at that celebration. Good times. High fives and everything. Great times out there. Game summary from the Benedictine Care Community Mission Court campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada, part of the Heart of Lakes Meets post-game report here tonight on yourliveevent.com. The final, Fergus Falls 50 and Hawley 26. Stay with us. We'll have more of our post-game show coming up. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and continue the Heart of Lakes Meets post-game report after this.
Ultima Bank Minnesota has been offering support to families, farmers, and businesses for generations. And right now, they would love to give support to all area sports teams in the tournaments. Congratulations. We wish you the very best. Ultima Bank Minnesota, with offices in Winger, Foston, Plummer, Bemidji, and East Grand Forks, and online at ultimabank.com. Congratulations to all the athletes, coaches, and fans. Ultima Bank Minnesota, member FDIC.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
It's the Heart of Lakes Meets post-game report on yourliveevent.com. The Section 8AA semifinal goes the way of the Fergus Falls Otters, 50-26. That a final score here this evening. They're going to overtime in the other semifinal. Pelican Rapids and Barnesville tied at 35 at the end of regulation, and they're headed to overtime in Pelican Rapids. So Fergus Falls will have to wait a little longer to find out who they'll be playing Thursday night in the Section 8AA semifinals. Let's go ahead and talk about the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises, precision planting dealer, locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. PlanterDoc.com. We had a little Shop Talk Tuesday talking with Chris Brecken at RDK Enterprises this morning. And the best way, if you have questions about your precision planters and opportunities as we get into planting season, you can get a hold of RDK Enterprises. And that is, of course, 701-636-2119, PlanterDoc.com. And the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Hard not to go with Ellie Colbeck here again tonight with 15 points, but she had a precision play early on in the ball game, too. A little razzle-dazzle layup inside, just a solid effort here tonight. And Ellie Colbeck will be our Precision Player of the Game, courtesy of RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, 701-636-2119. This post-game report being brought to you by Heart of Lakes Meats. We're going to see if we can't catch up with Tori Ratz of the Fergus Falls Otters here in just a moment. Stick with us on yourliveevent.com following Fergus Falls win 50-26 over Hawley.
Valley Premier Bank is a proud sponsor of Hawley Nuggets Athletics. With tradition, community, and experience since 1892, Valley Premier Bank has been helping the people of Hawley and the surrounding communities. Their personal service and dedication create solutions that will drive results you want and expect. Valley Premier Bank is located at 416 6th Street and reachable at 218-483-3361. An FDIC member and equal housing lender, you can rely on Valley Premier Bank.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
Back on the Heart of Lakes Meets post-game report, Section 8AA girls basketball semifinal was Fergus Falls, a 50-26 win over Hawley here tonight on yourliveevent.com. And we go into our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and that is Fergus Falls, Tori Ratz, who joins us. Tori, congrats to you and your teammates here tonight.
Thank you.
Hard-fought victory, wouldn't you say?
Oh, for sure. I thought our defensive energy was huge in the first and in the second. We only gave up 6 points. So that's really big going into the section final.
No doubt about it. How motivated has your team been this season to now get yourself back to a section title, considering what happened last year?
Yeah, huge. We have the score on the scoreboard every day at practice, and I know it drives all of us every day at practice to get back to the section final, and we get to be there this year, so super excited for it.
I know that this year is anything but normal. Playing in front of your home crowd for a subsection final, this is pretty cool too.
Super nice. I like playing at home.
No doubt. For you guys, what's been kicking? So I know defensively huge, but I thought tempo tonight, you were able to control.
For sure, yeah. We get up and down pretty fast. Our main game is to run, and we move the ball really well and knock down shots, so yeah.
Found a way. Now, as we talk right now, Pelican Rapids and Barnesville go into overtime.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't matter who you're going to play. What's going to be for your key to get back to state?
I think defensive energy is just really big. Our defensive energy goes into our offense. So coming out right away, first 3 minutes is huge. So hopefully we'll have good defensive energy and bring us to offense, and we'll be rolling.
Congrats to you and your teammates. I appreciate you coming up for the postgame.
Thank you so much.
Good luck Thursday.
Thank you.
You got it. That is Tori Ratz joining us. Thank you very much, Tori. Congratulations. She is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Work is continuing to replace Line 3, keeping everyone safe. Enbridge top priority. Robust COVID safety rules. They've been established, and Enbridge employees all want to get home safe. Learn more about Enbridge Energy. Enbridge.com/line3.us. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Tori Ratz, the Fergus Falls Otters. Victorious tonight, 50-26 over the Hawley Nuggets. And again, we're awaiting a final score. They are in overtime, Pelican Rapids and Barnesville here tonight. And that game going on, of course, in Pelican Rapids tonight. So we'll see if we do get a score update on that before we go final here. We'll certainly have it for you. Otherwise, you can always follow our Twitter at KRJBKRJMKKCQ. And also, you can follow us on yourliveevent.com and of course, our Twitter, YourLiveEvent1 on Twitter as well. We share information and updates too. And our website, rjbroadcasting.com as well. We kind of full-faceted with R&J Sports. Section 8AA semifinal goes to Fergus Falls tonight, 50-26. And the Heart of Lakes Meats post-game report. Heart of Lakes Meats of Pelican Rapids. They are ready for you just off Highway 9 in the Industrial Park, and they have a variety of quality heat and eat, fresh and frozen meats ready for you too. Check with them by calling 218-863-6328. That's 218-863-MEAT for Heart of Lakes Meats in our post-game report. I know we may get a chance to catch up with the coaches. We may have to do so and have post-game audio recap for you online at rjbroadcasting.com, where we post our post-game from the contests with Coach Strand and Coach Gottenberg here tonight. We get a chance to run down some final statistics for you on our post-game report from Heart of Lakes Meats in Pelican Rapids. For the Hawley Nuggets, do I have every stat? I think I'm close here. 9. Let's do some quick numbers here. 12, 14, 15, 20, 23, 26, 32. Okay, now I have all the numbers. For the Hawley Nuggets, as they're going to graduate, seniors Haley Redding, Rudy Hockett, Addie Donner, Abby Rux, Morgan Ames on this team. They were led in scoring here tonight. 10 points from Kaylee Crabtree, 6 from Anna Steer, 1 from Addie Donner, 3 from Emma Brookshire, 2 from Millie Peterson, 4 from Isabel Steer. It was Morgan Ames with 7 rebounds, leading the rebounding for the Nuggets. 1 rebound for Redding and Hockett and Steer and Crabtree, Eilertson and Brookshire. Also Blakeway and Rusted each with a rebound. 3 rebounds for Isabel Steer, 3 for Abby Rux, 2 for Addie Donner. The Nuggets, 10 of 15 from the line, had 26 rebounds in the game, 19 turnovers. Their season ends at 13-8. And again, graduate 5 seniors: Ames, Rux, Donner, Hockett, and Redding. For the Fergus Falls Otters, and their victory moving them to 18-3, back to the section championship at 8AA girls basketball here on Thursday night. They'll await the winner of Pelican Rapids and Barnesville. That game is in overtime. We can tell you that for the Otters, 15 points, 8 boards for Ellie Kolbeck tonight. 1 rebound for Michaela Hoos. 3 points, 3 boards for Emily Noss. 2 rebounds for Logan Strum. 1 for Ainsley Hansen. 15 points, 3 boards for Tori Ratz. 8 points, 5 rebounds for Anna Anderson. 7 and 2 for Hannah Polieski. 1 rebound for Katie Strauman. 2.6 boards for Paige Pearson. The Otters had 32 rebounds as a team. 16 turnovers, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. The Otters, I mentioned, are 18-3 and will advance to the section final Thursday night against either Pelican Rapids or Barnesville, and the game will be somewhere. We do know that. And we are going to continue with coverage with R&J Sports Tournament action. So check out our broadcast schedule on yourliveevent.com and rjbroadcasting.com for details as we bring them together. Everything is kind of coming together. We'll have coverage tomorrow night, Thursday night, Friday night of action in Minnesota with R&J Sports. Stay tuned. That's going to wrap up our post-game report from Heart of Lakes Meets of Pelican Rapids from Fergus Falls. My name is Kevin Kochman. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors who help make the broadcast possible now during the regular season and now into tournament coverage. Appreciate it. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We ask that you please patronize the advertisers, at the very least. Tell them thank you. Our engineer and producer for tonight, Derek Zimmerman-Geyer. Dynamite stuff. I mean dynamite tonight. Great job, kid. Appreciate it. And to you, the listener and viewer, for tuning in tonight on yourliveevent.com, thank you. We appreciate it. The final 50-26. It was Fergus Falls over Hawley in the Section 8AA girls basketball semifinal in the Section 8AA from the Minnesota State High School League girls basketball tournaments. From Fergus Falls, I'm Kevin Kochman saying so long, everyone.